Thanks for coming to the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel and checking out our exclusive digital show, the Good Day Austin Roundup, where we highlight and talk about some of the morning show segments that you may have missed.
I'm Casey Claiborne, one of the anchors on Good Day Austin, and I'm joined by fellow anchor Amanda Salinas and Donny, the digital content manager here at the station.
And we also have a perhaps unfamiliar face to some of you all out there. It's Claudette Godfrey. She is the, let me get this right, it's the Vice President of Film and Television at South by Southwest, correct?
Yes. Basically just the head of the film and TV section.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound as impressive, you know? Like, I like that title better.
Yeah, when somebody has the vice president
It's very
title,
classy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like it a lot, yeah. So, you know, normally we have Zach here, but Zach's not going to be with us today for the roundup, but we brought Claudette in because we want to hear more about the festival. It's happening this weekend, well, this week, really, and then all next week. You talked to Amanda a little bit already today.
Yeah,
early in the show.
March official start March 10th, which is Friday, going on through, the film goes on through the 18th. The music festival finishes on the 19th. I'm really excited about the opening film, Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And Chris
It looks
Pine.
awesome. Yeah, Michelle Rodriguez
it's
is in
so
it.
much fun. It has so much talent in it, and it's just like, it's really also really a comedy. Like, it's an adventure, it's comedy. It has a really chubby dragon in it that we love named Thumberchod. Like, it's really kind of hits all the notes. And for our audience, it's perfect. Because it's, you know, everyone loves film, the big stars, and then also, you know, that we have our whole conference interactive, and, you know, Dungeons and Dragons crosses all lines is what I have learned. So it's a treat for those people who love the game, and it really feels like it's also made for them.
Well, Casey and I were talking about it because he's a big Star Trek fan.
Big Star Trek
And
fan.
we were saying,
Chris
we're
Pine.
looking...
He was the perfect Captain Kirk. I mean, well, William Shatner is the perfect Captain.
Yeah.
But
Well, we have William Shatner
That's what I'm
too.
saying. I'm a Star Trek
I
fan. There's
know,
so
but-
many Star Trek, like, connected actors and actresses that are going to be here for the whole
Yeah,
festival.
I had not had put that together, but I love that you're, that's what, you know, for us, we're programming all of these films, finding so much stuff that we love, building a program, and then people are like, what's the theme? Or, you know, everyone
Star
finds
Trek.
their own kind of way in, or
Zachary
what
Quinto's
they see
gonna
as
be here.
the
Zachary Quinto.
connection. Yeah, Down Low is really, really great. It's
Okay.
really funny and weird and a really different sort of role for him. So if you also enjoy that, you should check that out.
Cool.
And William Shatner will be here. He's also going to be one of the keynotes in our conference. So, you know, that's one of our favorite things to do, is have the crossover where it's like, the best is if we could have a performance, a film, and also a conference.
I was going through your, it's a very lengthy schedule, and there's a lot to be offered. One of them that stood out is a film that stars with Dennis Quaid, takes place in Texas.
The Long Game.
Yeah.
Yes, that was actually filmed in and around Austin, and actually, weirdly, at the country club I worked at in high school. As I was watching it, I was like, this looks awfully familiar.
Full circle.
Yeah, and Cheech is in it too, and he's part of our conference. It's really kind of special, and for me, I was surprised I didn't know the story of, you know, it's in the 50s, and Mexican-American students who love golf want to play golf, and they're blocked from, you know, having a team and competing, and then in the end, you know, they help them make it happen, and kind of, you know, they go all the way. So it's a really, you know, beautiful and great story, and also something that, you know, even just living here, I'm like, how did I not?
Yeah.
You know, I'd not heard this story. So that's one of the things we love to do too, is kind of highlighting different points of view, and also stories that we should probably all have heard before. But that's a great one.
Yeah, you were talking. What were you talking about earlier?
And a local director, like it's all local.
No,
team.
that's what caught my attention, because it had so many local ties. I think it's pretty cool.
You were talking about Robert Rodriguez is going to have something here, right?
Yes. Robert's new film, Hypnotic, will have a work in progress screening at the Paramount on Sunday.
Is that the one with Ben Affleck?
It is. Yeah.
I remember when you guys had the work in progress one with the, what was the animated one?
Sausage Party.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, who was it?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, that's what it was. Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. And Seth Rogen is producing a film that we have this year on Friday night called Joyride. It's the feature directorial debut of Adele Lim, who is the writer for Crazy Rich Asians. So for any fans of that, that's on Friday night, and we have tickets for sale right now for that, and that is crazy and just so funny, and all of the actresses in it are phenomenal. Our actors in it are phenomenal, and Stephanie Hsu is one of the leads in it, and she's nominated for Everything Everywhere this weekend. So maybe we'll have an Oscar
Isn't that
winner.
cool?
I was just about to say, do you also think that maybe the Oscar night is Sunday, March 12th? You'll be working, but
Always.
Oh, right. I know you're very busy, but will you think that there'll be another diamond to be found at the festival?
There are always diamonds. I mean, Everything Everywhere is really in a special class of film. If you've seen it, there's not like anything you've seen before. So we're really, really excited for them. And you know the way that we program is programming stuff that we think like we really love, that has an emotional resonance for us, and that we think will work for like our specific audience at South by. And, it's just a cherry on the top when those things kind of go all the way. So hopefully, and we do have a lot of discovery in the festival. The Daniels started at South by with music videos, and, it was 11 years ago the first time they like won an award at South by. And there's a lot of filmmakers in our shorts programs and who are coming with their first features that, the connections in the community that's built from South by is really amazing. And they kind of, everyone comes here, makes this new kind of family community, and then goes and makes. We have a lot of films that are this year where people are like, oh yeah, we met at South by 5 years ago when we had short films, and now coming back with like first films and first features. So
it's really cool.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
One of the cool things that we were talking about earlier was the fact that you were saying that normally, how the film festival kind of works out is that like you kind of are front heavy, where you have all the big premieres at the beginning, but this year, because of the Oscars, you guys kind of had to rearrange things a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. It actually means that we're going to have more big films throughout the whole week. And I think for the local audience, too, it's important to highlight, because sometimes we think, oh, then the music kind of takes over, and it does shift from the conference a little bit more to the music crowd, but we're kind of the backbone of the whole event. So we're running films from 11 a.m. to midnight at all of our venues through the whole event. And so we want to make sure everyone knows that we have big premieres at the Paramount. Like we have Evil Dead on Wednesday night, or Evil Dead Rise, which is the new Evil Dead film, which totally delivers if you're into horror, and it's really fun to have them back at the festival. And then on, like we said, so on Thursday, that's when we have the William Shatner doc at the Paramount, and all of these things have tickets for sale right now on that site. So, and then on Friday night, we have Joyride. We have the world premiere of Blind Spotting Season 2, which is a really big fan favorite show, and they'll all be here for that. And so there's still a lot of big talent, a lot of big premieres through the whole week. And then on Saturday, we have a closing night that's not yet announced.
I know, I'm so
not
curious.
yet announced. A special screening that's coming out on that will be announced. So look out for that. And then like on Saturday, we have the world premiere of Beef, which is a new Netflix A24 TV show with Ali Wong and Steven Yeun. It's crazy and hilarious.
So
yeah, it's so funny, and it feels really special and unique. So that's our closing night TV premiere.
Do you have any HBO Max shows? Because I just discovered Garcia. On HBO Max, which you guys had in, I think maybe you all may have had it in 2022, but you had some HBO Max shows. And
yes, we always have great stuff from HBO Docs and from HBO Max. This year we have Love and Death, which is a TV show that's also something that was shot locally. So
that's
there's
Elizabeth
tons
Olsen,
of
right?
Yeah, it's Elizabeth Olsen and Jesse Plemons are the leads in it. It's awesome.
That's the one true story from North Texas housewife, true crime.
Yes,
yes,
definitely has a true crime angle, and they're both amazing in it. And that's something that they shot, I think, in Austin for like 8 or 9 months. So there's a really big local cast and crew that hopefully will get to come out and see like their TV premiere.
Austin
Oh yeah. Well, everyone lives here now.
That's true. Not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Well, and there's also another. You have a secret screening too, like on Monday or something like that, right? So that's also another thing to keep an eye on. Yeah.
We like to call them special. Secrets make everyone crazy.
That's true. Yeah. Special screening. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some little leaks around that this week. So that's a fun kind of like fan favorite that will be on Monday too. So.
Wow.
Yeah, we're super excited about. Well, Casey, me, and Amanda, we're going to be out on hopefully some of the red carpets this weekend.
I'll see you there.
Yes.
Oh my God, don't say this weekend. I know. I'm like, we're gonna do it. But I mean, this is like the time where we're just kind of like, okay, it's happening. And then once everyone gets here, the energy and the excitement from the audience, and as every film starts at every venue, and everyone starts to get excited or tell us about the film that they loved, that's really exciting.
That'll carry you through.
Yeah, and just to have a new crop of like creators come and get to show their work to audiences. For filmmakers, that's much more rare these days. A lot of things are, will be streaming, so to get to have that like audience feedback and connection and the feeling in the room, I mean, there's nothing like a packed out Paramount screening where everyone's laughing. That'll be at Joyride, so I'll see you at that one. I can't wait.
That's gonna be so good.
I haven't seen a film at South by in a really long time, but I'm hoping I can sneak into the back for some of this stuff on the second half and just get to feel that in the room, because it's really special.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Claudette, for the roundup.
Of course,
We'll
thanks
let you
for
get back to
having me.
work.
And locals, we want you to buy tickets. You can go to movies. There are seats at the Paramount, and at the Zach Theater is really big, and it's not always a movie theater, so people just don't know that that's happening there. So southbysouthwest.com/advance-tickets. It has every single film that has tickets. A lot of the things we just talked about, there are tickets available. You can buy them right now.
So Ewan McGregor's daughter has a movie there? Is that
Yes. Well, he will be here for. It's actually he and his daughter are co-leads in a new film that's a first-time director.
That's a Zach.
Yes.
That'll be where the red carpet is. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get on that one.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. That's a great film, and it's just exciting to get to see where it's like that level of talent in like a first-time director's film, and it's really special to see he and his daughter get to act together. So.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gems in there. There's a lot of them.
I know. I'm always excited. Always, like Amanda's saying, it's always great to find like films that you wouldn't necessarily think to watch.
Discover. Well, because then later you're like, oh, that film I saw, now it's on whatever service you like, or starts winning awards, and that's kind of fun to just have been there and seen that happen, sort of. If you love movies, you love to be the first one to see things. That's
Be part of the
part of the
conversation.
fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
It's good
of course.
to see you, and I'll see you at the movies.
Yes.
See y'all there.
All right, let's get on to the weather videos now. We are going to go out west, where it looked like what I would say most of us would think is a regular day in Seattle, right? Time-lapse footage showing this fog obscuring the city skyline, including the famous Space Needle.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service did issue a special weather statement for the area, warning of hazardous travel conditions due to low temps and lingering moisture on the roads.
Looks like
pretty
The
cool.
Last of Us, kind of.
A little bit. A little sunnier, though.
Apocalyptic.
Right?
Except it doesn't have the nature growing
That's true,
all over it.
Yeah.
The spores everywhere.
Just picture that. Picture nature taking over.
Nature and spores.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool video, though.
To Ohio now, where a line of storms pushed through the state, and the storms brought in a whole lot of lightning. Take a look.
I think this is like some of the coolest lightning video we've
is
shown
cool.
so far.
I like the colors
Yeah.
that it's producing. That is
Bright.
very, very interesting. The footage there showing what the staff at Cedar Creek State Park says was fast and furious lightning flashes in the night sky. The park posted "In like a lion," a nod to the proverbial start of March.
Just really nice. Yeah, I saw the video and I was like, oh
Yeah.
man, that's like
That's
some
nice
good
video.
lightning
It's
video,
amazing.
you know? Yeah.
And now to Arizona, where a snowstorm traveled through and transformed the central part of the state into a winter wonderland. Footage shows snow-capped vegetation and clouds hanging over Prescott. The person who took this video says they got about 7 inches.
Wow.
It always wilds me out whenever we talk about Arizona and there's
And
snow.
snow.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's just not what is in your brain, but I recognize now that obviously like the central to northern parts of the state get cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then when I went with my parents to the Grand Canyon, it kind of got chilly at night.
Yeah.
It was like the summer.
Yeah, I'm
But
guessing
snow,
people
wow.
don't believe that Texas has snow
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. It's got
So
snow.
pretty though, looks nice. Yeah, well, another place with a lot of snow, California. Check out this footage of snow surrounding a house in Truckee. You can see snow piled up over the bridge to the house. The guy is shoveling it off, which the owner says the house is 10 feet high, so it's on the roof too. You can
Oh.
see, yeah, look how high it is.
Oh.
She says she hasn't seen anything like it in the 20 years that they've lived there. I think Truckee's in Northern California. Obviously, it's not
Well,
so
I mean,
but-
it's near horror stories there. What you're hearing coming out of California,
Yeah.
people are still stuck in their homes because the roadways continue to be
Look at all that
impassable.
snow. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's not. This has been going on for a week now.
Yeah. I probably would have been like, you know what, I'm good. I'll just stay home. Like I wouldn't.
Hopefully you
bother
have
to
enough
shovel.
food.
Well, that's true. I guess at some point
That's
you
the
have
other
to.
thing.
Yeah, got to get
Yeah.
some food. And finally, skaters took advantage of the weather in Alaska. Footage shows the skaters going across frozen Portage
Say Portage Lake, yeah.
Portage
Something like
Lake
that, yeah.
to make their way out to Portage Glacier.
I thought this video was so cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
That's like
I
the
would be
beginning
very
of the shine.
nervous to get through there, though.
I know, yeah.
I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. you need a spotter to make sure you don't fall in.
I'd be like, how far is this glacier again?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That does look really cool, though.
All right, well, we can go through this because I forgot to delete it.
Okay,
Oh,
so we
yeah.
don't have satellite videos.
Yes, of course. Yeah, of course. It's not a roundup without Donny messing up the producing a little bit.
We're just keeping it real, and now let's check out some of the segments and stories you might have missed. The Good Day weekend team of Libby Faro and Adelie Rowe headed out to Smash ATX, which is located in downtown. It's a sports bar combined with ping pong and offers lots of different drinks and food, including ATX hot chicken.
It's like their known dish.
Oh, is
apparently,
it?
what the guy mentioned. I think it's right there, yeah.
Hot chicken. The two of them, that being Libby and Adelie, they faced off in games, and of course, who came out the winner?
I know. So apparently they played 3 rounds. That we're looking at the end. This is their practicing
Okay.
of them just kind of, for volleying, I guess you'd say, right? So, but then you see
Winning 3 matches.
Libby lost again.
I know.
So, and then they're just attacking each other with ping pong balls.
Do you
at that
think
point.
Libby's trying to lose at this point? Because it's just,
I don't know. We should bring her on one of these Wednesdays.
We
when
need to
she's not out
interview
shooting
Libby.
Stuff. Yeah.
We need to get to the bottom
And be
of it.
like, Libby, what's the
you know
problem?
what we do? We need to get to the
Yeah.
bottom. Maybe we need to have a one-on-one,
Yeah.
a come to Jesus moment with Libby. Be like
Like a
Liz-
keeping score intervention,
Yeah.
if you will,
Yes.
with her. Yes.
Yes.
A 7 on your side with Libby.
We are on your side, Libby. We
On your
are.
I
side.
just want you to win
Yeah.
a little bit more often.
We just want to support you, and if part of that is sitting down on the yellow couch and
Yeah.
having a
Yeah.
chat,
Yeah.
then
Maybe we can get one of those, like, kind of, so she can kind of lean back a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
we're
like a
really at the
psychiatrist
psychiatrist's
couch,
office.
kinda.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
can do
we'll
that.
work on that.
Yeah.
Maybe next roundup.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not therapists, but we can talk.
We're here
Here
to listen.
Just listen. We love when we have guests in studio, but nothing's better than when it involves food.
So true.
let's take a look at who came to visit recently. Who's that? Is that me? Mine?
No,
Definitely not.
Not yet.
Fierce Whiskers and Tex Swainyo swung by to chat with Libby and Adelie. Tex Swainyo is located on the Fierce Whiskers property, which is 6 acres in South Austin.
You don't have to call that out, Casey.
I almost said it. About 10 minutes from downtown. They stopped by to make an old fashioned with its rye, and Tex Swainyo made a sweet potato taco. Fierce Whiskers is planning to release its new whiskey.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I love that spot. It's like right next to Meanwhile. We go there sometimes, or
Yeah.
we've talked about it a few times. No, Tierra's done a few stories out there.
Meanwhile.
So yeah, it's a great property.
I like the name.
Have a nice,
Whiskers.
yeah.
Whiskers.
So yeah, I think they've been around for like 5 or 6 years. Maybe not that long. Don't quote me on that. But they've been here for a while because this is going to be their first whiskey release. You know, it
Okay.
takes a while before they can release
okay.
a
So
whiskey
it's
because they're
gotta
making
age.
it. Yeah.
They're literally making it, yeah.
So I've been covering them, or we've been covering them long enough
To see
that
the
now they're
process.
actually going to have the
That's
whiskey
cool.
out. So that's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
That taco looks really good.
Yeah.
Wish I had a taco.
We should all go there. It's a good time.
Okay.
Go for
Yeah.
the whiskey release.
Should we
yeah.
just stop this?
Yeah, let's go.
Do it.
Well, just have some whiskey right now.
And then I got a chance, this is me, I got a chance to cook with 12-time James Beard Award nominee, fifth generation Texan, and founding father of Southwestern cuisine, Chef Stephen Piles. He made some Texas Hill Country food recipes. Talk about what y'all made. We made a
Now you're just doing it on purpose.
Claudette's gone, we can be unprofessional now. I was really holding back. We made a salad with black-eyed
crab
peas.
salad, right?
A crab, there was crab in it, there was black-eyed peas in it, and I can't remember what else was in it, but it was really good.
It looked delicious.
And
It
I'm
was
wearing
good.
gloves here, black gloves, with a striped tie and suspenders.
Yeah. You took off the jacket and you
So
put on
you
the
are
gloves for
cooking.
safety.
I thought you did a pretty
I
good
was
job.
cooking the
kinda-
bacon.
Yeah,
Bacon.
pretty good
Oh,
job.
they brought some candied bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it was nice and thick and
Yeah,
it,
that was so-
it
that
was
was the
it
best
was
thing.
very
That's
very good.
not it. That's just regular
also
bacon.
So
also they had like these little potatoes. that
Those
tasted
things, those round
so
things?
good. Yes, those no, not those round things on the plate. That's the beer bread. It was with another dish that had biscuits and fried chicken that had these little potatoes, and they were just so
where was I
yummy.
this day?
I don't know.
I know. I
I
should have
don't
come in.
know.
I think you were here.
But yeah, Stephen Piles getting ready to open up a new restaurant in Georgetown.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
Hacienda, ATX Hacienda.
Alma or Alba is the name of it?
I thought it was Hacienda.
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Look,
All right.
I'm gonna
Amanda
look
will,
it
Amanda will
up.
Google it real quick.
But yeah, he was, and I mean,
All the food looked delicious.
Stephen
Yeah,
Piles is
so.
a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Georgetown, man, like there's so many great new like spots opening up there. Lots of nice
Quite
little
the place.
restaurants and bars,
Yeah.
and yeah, a lot of people moving up there. So
Yeah, I live in Leander, so it's just like a house.
It's Alma. You're right.
Alma.
It's Alma.
Okay, yeah.
by
Alma.
Stephen Pyle.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
have to
going to
go
be
check it
on 60 Del Webb Boulevard in Georgetown. I don't know why I thought it was Hacienda.
I think he mentioned that in the
There was-
interview.
There was something
about that.
Yeah.
Hacienda.
Notes about
Yeah,
that.
that must be
Yeah.
why. But yeah, I can't wait until it opens. Opens in April because that's close to where I live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll go. We'll all go.
Ooh,
Okay,
yay.
let's do it. Now.
I feel like in all these roundups, we've done like, I looked the other
And
day,
we
we've
never
done like
go
almost
anywhere.
40 of these. And I feel like a lot of the times we'll say that. We'll be like, oh, let's go. We haven't gotten anywhere.
We've never done it.
But we
Yeah.
will. We need
to do a roundup
We're going
at
to
one
do.
of these places.
We
That
will
was
do
the
so.
idea from the beginning
Yes.
that we were going to do
We
that.
will.
Oh.
We'll do it.
Ooh.
I know.
We bring the
Road
camera
trip.
and we just talk while we eat.
Yeah.
With our
I'm
mouths
sure
full.
everyone would love that. All right, well, you know, Tiara always gets to go to all the cool places, and she got to go to one of my favorite spots here in Austin, Armadillo Den. Recently celebrated its 2nd anniversary. It's got a great outdoor space, food from several food trucks, which we're looking at. They got Mama Fried out there, Ranch Hand, Pueblo Viejo, Biggie's Yardbird. Those churros, Casey and I had one, really good.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh.
Well, Tiara had G, the photographer, bring us back like a halvesies of
Yeah,
one. It looked like.
it looked half eaten.
Yes.
I questioned it. He said, no,
I ate it. I didn't care. Yeah. But Armadillo Den also has crawfish bowls on the weekends, and they're doing a ton of events for South by Southwest. They do say, and I would agree with this. I'm not saying this. He said it himself. That it is the worst parking in Texas. So they offer a small discount if you rideshare to Armadillo Den. I think that anyone who has gone out to that spot would 100% agree because it is a very tiny parking spot. Their space, or lot, I guess you say, not a lot of spaces. So if you get there kind of late, you want to meet your friends, nowhere to park. So, and it's on that road, like Menchac, where there's like a ton of other kind of like outdoor bars, like lots of cool spots, like Lester Pro South's out there, Moon Tower, the Hive. I think Tara was out there too.
Yes.
The Hive,
So there's just a lot of
Mead.
cool little spots. Yeah. So.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind.
But yeah, rideshare down there, you get a little discount out there. But Armadillo Den is one of my favorite spots. I feel like a lot of people do like families. It's good, you know, in the days, and I think they don't. They have like a time frame. For
I remember
families,
him mentioning something about at a certain hour it's 21 and up, or
Yeah, I think
maybe
it's
on
like after
certain
6 or 7
days
or
it's
something like
21
that.
and up, but they do allow children in at certain
Yeah.
times.
It's a great spot.
Yeah. It's also rodeo time, by the way, and Tiara, of course, went to the Cowboy Breakfast, which helps kick off Rodeo Austin. Familiar faces from Fox 7 got to judge some cooking competitions, including Libby Adderley and Chief Meteorologist Scott Fisher. Rodeo Austin goes until the 25th. Some big music acts that will be in town include Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line, Sugar Ray, Carly Pierce, and Lainey Wilson.
Yeah, I think the Cowboy Breakfast is always so much fun. I didn't
It
get
was
to go
fun
out with
to
her
watch
this year.
it.
Yeah. But
I've never
normally
been. I always watch and wish I was there.
They make those biscuits and usually bring
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
those. And this was a funny.
Crawfish toast. Or no, catfish toast.
Yeah,
Catfish
this was pretty
toast.
funny because Tiara's doing a live shot and this
Yeah,
guy wanted to
this
take a
was
selfie
great.
with her.
Are you Tiara Newbaum? Yeah, I'm
Read the
Tiara
room,
Newbaum.
guys. He's
He's
on
like,
air.
hey, that was maybe his one and only chance.
Maybe.
She was very gracious.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, I'll take a selfie.
Yeah.
She was very gracious.
And then this is video of the cooking or the barbecue competition that they had. Libby, I don't know how she got stuck. Maybe we can ask her when she comes in. She got stuck, like judging beans.
Oh.
Did she somehow lose
And
this?
did Adderley
Adderley got like
the
brisket, I
beef?
think. Yeah, and I think
See,
Scott Fisher got like all the barbecue. Somehow, Libby got to eat
Maybe got
beans.
stuck with, there was some sort of contest and she lost.
And I kept on joking when I was texting with her, and I said, I do not want to be around you after the judging
yeah.
competition on that one.
Yeah, there's something
musical fruit.
there's something suspect about that.
I know, it was a little, yeah. But, well, of course, you know, you can't go to the rodeo without the right outfit. So Tiara headed out to a couple spots to get some ideas. She headed out to Mofre, talked to Jose Limon, who is the hat shaper. I love that title.
Yeah.
He showed how to form a cowboy hat. So I missed what exactly he called that particular hat before he started
Yeah.
shaping it. There was like a name for it. Because, you know, it's kind of got like that rounder
It was
bill.
round, and I kind of liked it like that.
Yeah.
Looked like the man in the yellow hat.
It's
from
a different,
Curious
yeah,
George.
it's definitely a different kind of thing. But yeah, he ended up kind of putting it, steaming it, and then he sets it on fire.
Yes.
You'll see a little bit of that video. It's pretty cool.
It was about a 10-minute process or
Yeah.
so, and he's able to shape it to the person who's buying it.
Yeah, I think that's the
their
part where you see him
head.
set it on fire.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
he
awesome,
sprays it with a special sauce, is what he called it.
Yeah.
And then he'll get a torch of sorts, And prior to that, the steaming process is what
Yeah.
creates the shape. So here comes a torch.
It's pretty
There you go.
awesome. Yeah, Libby, I remember, made a hat recently for one of her Turn and Texan things, and it was kind of the same thing. And then they also like burned her initials in it, which was
Right.
pretty cool.
And I think if what he said, it just sort of like sets the
Yeah,
hat.
keeps the shape.
Yeah.
She also got to go out and get the must-have Western wear item, boots. She got to look at some of the offerings at Lucchese. Is that how you say it?
Lucchese,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I wanted to make sure. I had to write that in there like that.
Lucasy?
Some other things that they said that are pretty popular: fringe denim jackets, which I love. I wish there was more of those for men. White tall boots are apparently in right now as well. Yeah, I love a fringe jacket. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet
would
you
put
could
one
just
on right
get
now.
like a female one, and it might.
There's a different look to a male. I feel like a male and a female
I bet
fringe
there's
jacket.
some gender-neutral
I'm
fringe
sure.
jackets out
Yeah.
there.
There's got to be.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do for our road trip roundup.
Road trip round.
Go,
go look for
go look
fringe
for a
denim
French
jackets.
denim
Yes.
jacket.
Okay. Kind of like the band Midland,
Yes.
jackets like that.
I would love a fringe jacket right now.
Okay, yeah, it's making
Wow.
sense.
Yeah.
When you think about the band Midland, they wear stuff like that.
Yeah, love
and they
it.
dress like
I think they
ZZ
just look
Top.
so cool. They're just so fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Now let's take a deep dive into our video vault and take a look at more rodeo stuff from a lot longer ago.
Yeah.
Not sure the exact year for this video, but we believe it's from the late 60s. It's a little dark, but you can see some of the cowboy competition in the crowds. We also spoke with 2 individuals involved with the rodeo who talked about the livestock and the top cowboys coming to Austin. There's even mention of John Mellon, who produced Central Texas Rodeos from 1943 to 1951 and is inducted into the Texas Rodeo Cowboy Hall
That
of
could be
Fame.
him for all we know. I couldn't lighten up the video. It's that dark. I think they obviously shot it at night.
Oh, yeah.
And so I don't know exactly what the light situation was. You know, they
Wow.
don't have like all the
Wonder where the rodeo was back then.
myriad of lights that we have now whenever we go shoot out in the dark, you know?
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
But yeah, it looked like it was a pretty cool,
Yeah.
event back then too.
Yeah.
Seemed a little bit more like,
Traditional.
yeah, like more with like the animals and like, cowboys and stuff like that.
It's more small town.
Yeah. Is that
What do they
Sugar-
call it?
is that Sugar Ray?
Buck riding? It's Sugar Ray. Yeah. Sugar Ray's actually 152 years old. Little do you know. But yeah, I'm excited. I love the rodeo.
Yeah, I love
think
it
it's
too.
fun, yeah.
I saw Boyz II Men last year.
Yeah.
That was like the surprise kind of act last year. Remember when they announced the schedule, there was a hole in the schedule, and I didn't see Boyz II Men. And then all of a sudden, Boyz II Men showed up on the schedule, and so I got the tickets. I feel like Sugar Ray's the same thing this time. There was a hole there,
Oh, and then he just popped up.
and then they popped up on the schedule. I
Oh,
could be
interesting.
wrong.
I like it. A little throwback band.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah. Like Boyz
absolutely.
II Men. was.
Yeah. I'm so curious about what these films that Claudette was talking about are going to be here for
Oh,
South
the
by.
secret,
The special screenings. They'll say,
screenings.
yeah.
That'll
Because there's
be
a special
exciting.
screening on Monday. Like it says special screening. Like I think the red carpet's like at 4 o'clock. So
Yeah.
it's like a 5 or 6 o'clock
Wow.
screening. They didn't say what it was. And then they have the closing night film, which they also did not say what it was. It's usually a pretty big one, but
Could be Ninja Turtles, Seth Rogen. If they've got
maybe.
that other Seth Rogen movie.
Maybe.
He could be bringing 2 canisters.
at first I thought it was going to be Scream 6, but it opens Friday. So that's not going to happen.
Well, we'll find out, and we'll talk about the.
yeah,
next
next week.
Will
yeah,
do.
of course. Yeah.
Man is trying to wrap us up.
Yeah.
She's like, we've been here a long time, people.
Like,
Let's get
all
it
right,
moving.
we'll talk
That's
about
true.
it.
Clark,
Yeah,
our
just
director,
remember.
will appreciate it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really
Remember, you can get details about all the stories we talked about in the links below this video. Thanks for watching the Good Day Austin Roundup.
You can take this one.
Okay. Subscribe to our channel and check out the rest of our content or head to fox7austin.com. Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30.